What is up, champs? Champion Trucker coming back at you with a sad video. There's news that possible truck and trailer has went down, but for the video that we're going to take a look at and the 911 calls and interviews I compiled all together, we're going to be looking at the Baltimore bridge, the Francis Scott Key Bridge that I actually used to go over at least once a month. Due to the fact that account that we had out there required us to travel over this bridge. And to know that 6 people are missing and pronounced dead is gut-wrenching, and my heart is going out to the families that are affected by this. And I've never seen anything like this before. And when it came on the screen, I had no idea. My parents literally lit up and told me, hey, look at this. So we're going to be looking at the footage of the collapsed bridge first, and then we're going to be diving into the other things I compiled. So this is no sound. I'm not too sure if this was like gaining power, losing power, but the source says that pretty much they just completely lost steering of the big old boat. That's all I gotta say. I forgot the name of it. As you can see, cars are just traveling, and right there, right here, you see a truck and trailer. And at that moment, the boat crashes. That's another truck and trailer. And plenty of cars go by. Look at that car. They get off. And then it collides now. And so I don't know. We're going to see if anybody was on the other side. I didn't see any cars on this side. So the collapse happens. And I don't know if I see any cars going in there. I might be wrong. But there was 6 people, I believe, working on the bridge that night. Let's go ahead and check out a 911 call after that happened. Here's the 911 calls. All these videos will be linked down below.
I'm on 695, headed towards Burning Highway, here with the police. They're reporting that the middle section of the bridge collapsed into the water, and there are unknown amounts of people and or vehicles in the water.
The entire bridge, the entire Key Bridge in the harbor.
Be advised, the entire Key Bridge has now collapsed into the water. The entire Key Bridge
horrifying.
has now collapsed into the water. Proceed with caution. It's 152.
So this is a video. CCTV footage shows the moment before the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed after it was hit. It's a lot clearer. I believe somebody edited this. And the next one is going to be of a TikTok, I believe. Let's see. No. So I'll show you guys a TikTok of it. This is a different view. Somebody caught it on camera, and I don't know what they were doing out there, but they caught something that, you know, is very shocking. Absolutely shocking. So that's a TikTok, and then I'll show you guys the interview of a resident that lives nearby to the bridge. This is an interview of somebody local to the area. It's only coming out of one ear, so I'm going to turn it up, and then we're going to take a listen.
I live in a community called Stony Beach, which is the first community going south from the bridge. And we were awakened with what appeared to be an earthquake and a long rolling sound of thunder. Wow. So we woke up, and literally we can look right out of our bedroom window and see the Key Bridge. But I couldn't see anything because of the darkness. And a little bit later, got up again to check, and I saw some emergency lights in the area, and I decided to drive up because I'm the old dog chasing the fire truck. And I came up here and What was in progress was a multi-jurisdictional response to a disaster, basically.
Wow. Next video that we're going to take a look at is going to be the news report that was out after the fact, the most recent that we have right now.
Now to a developing story out of Baltimore, Maryland this evening. A live look at what's left now of the 1.6 mile long Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore.
Miles.
6 construction workers presumed dead after a container ship hit that bridge, causing it to collapse early this morning. This is video showing the moment that bridge collapsed early this morning. The governor of Maryland says the ship reported losing power just before crashing into the bridge. A mayday call from the ship allowed officials to limit traffic on the bridge just moments before that ship hit the bridge. President Biden says this undoubtedly saved lives. In addition to the 6 people who are presumed dead, 2 others were injured. Right now, one of them still in the hospital. The other has been released.
So I wanted to take a look at the latest bridge collapse. And the Washington Post pretty much, I'm not going to subscribe, sorry, the Washington Post, but there was 7 major ones. One in 1972, one in 1980, one in 1993, one in 1993 again, 1998, 2001, 2002. And that's the last one. The last one we had was a towboat pushing 2 empty barges, which is kind of the same thing, I think, around the same thing that happened. Was heading north near Weber's Falls, Oklahoma, I believe. When it veered off course and rammed a pier, the impact collapsed a 503-foot section of the bridge, which fell into the river and onto the barges below, according to NTSB incident report. 8 passenger vehicles and 3 truckers fell into the void created by a bridge collapse, resulting in 14 deaths and 5 injuries. My heart goes out to everybody that's affected by this, honestly. I've never seen anything like this. The last one that it looks like here reported was in 2002. I was a kid. And to know that I traversed on this bridge at one point is honestly just... Again, I just want to say that my heart goes out to any victims of the family of the victims that were lost. And it really does affect me. Wow, it's just like I saw 2 truck drivers passing through, saw plenty of cars passing through, and I know I'm a truck driving channel. This affects a lot of people within just Baltimore itself with this bridge collapse, because it's a bridge. You need to traverse over there with the body of water. Yeah, I don't know how to end this, but yeah.